XRP is 100% set to soar in 2025 and beyond. And what we really need to have happen is a couple of key things to facilitate that. And we're going to talk about that here in this video. We're also going to talk about the fact that the uh, SEC lawsuit versus Ripple is, for all intents and purposes, done, and that Ripple actually might be paying their fine or what they have to pay in XRP. So the government is going to end up with millions of dollars of XRP, which actually I think is pretty darn cool. So lots to cover. XRP up right now, 7.8%, looking really, really good. Moving up in the right direction. Now, the overall market is only up about 2.9%, but you've got Bitcoin up 2.5, Ethereum up 5. Ethereum needs to go definitely harder, faster, and move up for sure. Solana 7% plus. You can see all these things playing out. So overall, a nice market day playing out right here. I mentioned at the top of the video. So Brad Garlinghouse has confirmed an agreement with the SEC staff to dismiss the Ripple case. So the $125 million fine that was imposed, they have since split that. And the only fine that Ripple is going to have to pay is a $50 million fine. And now it's being discussed that they actually may pay that $50 million fine in XRP. So this is actually pretty cool. I love that the government's going to end up with $50 million of XRP. And most likely we'll put that into one of the crypto reserves that President Trump has been discussing. We talked about that a while ago. So there's that piece of news. Okay, so if you take a look at what's going on in the overall crypto market, and specifically what's going on for XRP, look, we got a lot of things positive happening. We've just had this week the major announcement that Ripple is buying Hidden Road, a really, really great acquisition there that's going to open up tremendous opportunities for them. And I've talked about that in videos, but that's a big deal. But this follows into what I wanted to talk to you about as far as other opportunities. And I've been saying this for a while, that there are closed door meetings happening. Hidden Road is the one that proves my point, proves that I'm right, that are meetings having to do with strategic acquisitions, or meetings having to do with partnerships, or meetings having to do with companies, financial institutions leveraging Ripple's technology, Bank of America, Citi, you name it, some of the big ones. Oh, and by the way, most likely government organizations like the Treasury Department, anybody that has to move money internally in their organization, their business, anybody that has to move money from one company to another, anybody that has to move money internationally, they are 100% looking at Ripple's technology because they just simply do it better, faster, cheaper than pretty much everybody else out there. So that's one front that is a major deal. And so if you're talking about that, that's the proliferation of their technology, which will drive more usage, which will drive more, more value in XRP. And then you have the speculative side of XRP. You have the fact that XRP as an investment asset, I think ultimately is just one of the best ones out there that is positioned to just go up dramatically. I have people coming up to me who are not even in crypto who are now talking about XRP. Okay, that didn't happen a year or 2 years ago. Okay, it was only Bitcoin. So XRP is gaining this traction in mind share because most people don't even know what Ethereum is, but they know what Bitcoin, and now they're starting to know what XRP is. And that's just a small, little, tiny microcosm of an example of just something's personally happened to me. So I'm just saying, so it's changing. Now, what do we need to have happen? We need Ripple to do a lot of things right, which I think they'll continue to do. But we also need retail investors to come back. We need retail investment dollars to come back 100%. They left the building in December of 24. We need that liquidity to happen. I think that liquidity, that those dollars will come back. They will only come back whenever they start to see green candles coming across on Bitcoin and all the crypto and all that kind of stuff. But we need that to happen. The institutional money's here, and I guarantee you, institutional money is buying XRP. Speaking of institutional money, we have XRP ETFs lined up. They will be coming, in the not too distant future. We have a lot of really, really positive things. And I'm sure I'm not hitting on every single one of them. I'm not reading from a script. These are things that I'm pulling from memory. And ultimately, though, it is about the value of XRP going up. Because, look, I think that XRP is set to soar. What is it going to top out at in 2025? Well, we have to have a lot of things happen. We have to have global liquidity go up. We have to have retail investment dollars come in. We have to have institutional dollars come in. We have to have ETFs for XRP come in. We have to have the global financial stage set where we don't have as much turbulence and as much problems as it does right now. There's a tremendous amount of uncertainty on the global stage. The tariff uncertainty isn't getting any better in markets chart of the week. Again, we have a lot of uncertainty in the bigger financial markets because of Trump's tariffs. And ultimately, it's really coming down to the United States versus China because we have a 90-day pause on those other tariffs. So I think as we continue to see this play out, we're going to see some volatility in the short term. But I'm really talking about XRP set to soar probably later after the summer in 2025 in that Q4 bull run. There are still very, very smart people in the room that are saying Bitcoin can go to 250,000. In fact, Charles Hoskinson himself, the founder of Cardano, is talking about that as an example. That's something that we have to have happen. And ultimately, all of those value things, those positive catalysts I gave you for XRP, they will fall in line as we see the rest of crypto go up, as we see the rest of the crypto market move in the right direction, start to move up dramatically. We start to see that number go up, the entire crypto market capitalization go up and go to 3 trillion, go to 3.5, 4, 5, 6 trillion. That's when you're going to start to see a tremendous amount of value in your XRP and your XRP starting to move up. And right now we're at almost 8% up. Okay. So just saying, got a lot of good stuff lined up. So I'm continuing to add as we continue to see. Did you buy the dip recently? I hope you did. I did. I took advantage of that a little bit. So, hey, if you want to help make any more money, this is my trading indicator. It runs on your iPhone, runs on an Android, runs on any computer. This is XRP 4 days ago. It gave a buy alert before XRP started moving up 20, and now it's up 20%. The software tells you when to buy and when to sell. Let me give you a great example of this. This is XCN. XCN's a crypto. So you can see that 2 days, in this 2 days and 5 hours, there's a buy alert way back here before XCN started moving up, and that's 190%. So to put that in perspective, $1,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of $1,907 on a $1,000 investment. You get your 1,000 back, plus you get $1,900 in profit. But my point is it gives you a buy alert here, the green box. It gives you a red sell alert right here. See how the chart started to move down and the software said, it's time to sell. It's time to get out. It's time to take that profit. That's what the software does. So it tells you when to buy and when to sell and how to make that profit. I'll give you another example. Tesla. Yes, it will track stocks too. Okay. So buy here, sell here, 69 days, 87%. So $1,000 bought here, sold here would have made you a profit of $874. But more importantly, it gave you that sell alert, and then Tesla started moving back down. And you can see in the red box, this red box right here, there's a 50% loss. So you why not buy here, sell here, make that $870 profit, put it in your bank account, put it in your pocket, but then don't take that 50% loss moving down and lose 50% of that profit. That's the key. Buy and sell. The key here is that you want to make money in crypto and you want to make money in stocks. That's what the software can help you do. Look, and it's literally about $1 a day. I'm running the deepest discount I've ever ran ever. There's a code down there. The link's in the description. There's a code down there. Take advantage of it. Okay, it's SP1. Use that code at checkout to give you the deepest discount. And there's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee, period. You don't like it for any reason, you get a complete refund. Okay, so give it a look. All right, because again, it can help you make a ton of money knowing when to buy and sell any crypto and knowing when to buy and sell any stock. Okay. And the software runs on your iPhone, runs on Android, runs on computers. You get these little pop-up alerts to tell you when to buy and when to sell. It's easy, easy, easy. All right. I'll see you. Take care.